I was at my best behavior. My celibacy and the pact of 1 year not flirting, hugging, kissing, or any kind of sexual acts. It was going amazing. I even did a poem about it one night at a spoken word event. And one of the other speakers, he approached me afterwards that he thought it was so great and that I was so great, and he asked me if he could take some pictures because he is an aspired photographer. And I really applaud proactiveness and following your heart. So even though I was actually too busy and I had to switch so much around, I really liked his enthusiasm and his energy, and I said yes. So all day and all night we were hanging out, we were taking pictures, having drinks, going out for dinner, and not one time he flirted with me or gave me any insinuations that he wanted more. And then it was really late, and he said, if you want, you can stay over. You can sleep on the couch, I can sleep on the couch, we can sleep in the bed together. It's up to you, you decide. And I was thinking, this guy, I mean, he's not at all into me, so it is safe. Like, I know that I said to my shaman, which I did the celibacy pact with, that there would not be any like physical or emotional inappropriate behavior, meaning no engaging and no interacting. But I thought he's like a girlfriend, like, because he doesn't want me and I don't want him because he doesn't want me. So it's safe. This doesn't really count as being intimate. I can sleep in the bed with this man that is not really a man, So we were laying in the bed, and I just came from Bali to do some work in Europe, and it was cold. Like my body was like an ice cube, and there was like a lot of space in between us because this bed was big. It was huge. So it was like I was at the one side of the bed and he was at the polar opposite. So I stretched out my legs, and my legs are very long. So it was a long distance to cover. But I covered it, and then I reached his legs, and I put my feet on his legs because he was like a little heater. It was so nice and so hot, not in a sexual kind of way. And then he took my hand and put it on his chest, his naked chest, and I was thinking, okay, like this is like a next step. I don't know if I can really, like, is this how I can reassure myself that this is okay, and is it not going to go anywhere else, because this seems to be like a dangerous territory right now, and it was. So I don't know, it went by we got it on so quick. Oh, I remember. Yeah, so he put his hand on my hand, and I thought, oh, that's sweet. And then his hand went away from my hand, and he started like rubbing me. I was like, okay, I'm cold, but this kind of rubbing seems a little bit not like what my girlfriends would do with me, because I'm not into women. It seems sensual and it's moving towards sexual. And I was thinking, do I really want that? Because I already had a yellow card before. Do I want to go for the red, and really take advantage of the situation? So I thought, yeah, F it. I'm not going to sleep with this guy, but I'm just going to have some fun, maybe even come or something, and then, I can just see it as a lesson that I learned along the path of what I'm doing right now. So it got heated pretty quickly. Like, before we know it, I think we were both fully naked, or I was fully naked, and because I was wearing a pajamas, just to get the clear picture, I wasn't naked in the bed. And he only had like his boxers on or something, and there was things happening inside that box that were like big. And then we started kissing, and it was like steamy, hot, passionate, and ooh. And I was like, whoa, this is really worth it. This strike, that is on my record, my record of not being celibate enough. And then, like, after just a few minutes of like delicious kissing, he said, I don't know if we should sleep together. And I said to him, sleep together? What are you thinking? Who said I was going to sleep with you? And I'm serious. I don't know what it is with guys, but they think when your clothes are off, or even if you have your clothes on and your tongues are wrestling or touching each other, then that means, oh yeah, I'm gonna smash it. We're definitely going to have sex. But guys, that's not true. So I got annoyed, because after that, like, he was so confused that we stopped. Like, he just went into a rant, and I don't know, like, it was horrible. So I guess I thought it was crazy that it didn't go anywhere, and I took the risk. So it was like a double lose. So I didn't get anything, and then I also messed up my score of celibacy. For what? So I was super pissed, and the next morning, of course, was super awkward. And while he was getting ready to go to work or something, or to like some course that he was following, I wrote him this poem. Foreplay is foreplay. It's about being playful and enjoying that. It's a playtime you have before doing it, and that it doesn't have to be consumed immediately. It is the best when taken in gradually. It's not necessary to always have a hole in one, you see. Do you still see me, hear me, appreciate me, have love for me? I mean, do you really feel me? Or are you just worried about the black and white question in your head if you should F me?